Alright, just about ready to get started here on the Tempest of White. Let's get this started. Looks like we've got Werewolf, Vikings, and Swordmasters. Unifi and the Frostbloom Resistance have reclaimed the capital of Bestorius, ancient city of Bestoritza, but when Zenoira seeks to take it back, the Liberation offers their aid and marches forth toward a snowy battle.
What are we doing just standing here? Ramona needs us.
Calm, Unifi.
But...
Trust in her, and she will see that trust repaid. The capital would never fall so easily.
Apologies, but who is this Ramona you speak of?
Founding matron of the Frostblooms, and chiefess of the Owl bloodline. That, and the woman who has served as Unifi's mother.
I didn't realize.
Sorry, Morard. This is no time to panic. I need to keep a level head, just like she would. Now, do we know who's leading the enemy troop?
A warrior by the name of Conrad, it sounds like.
Perfect. We put a couple arrows in this Conrad, and that'll stop the invasion dead in its tracks.
In theory, yes. But he's not the only one we have to contend with. Our fellow Bestrels have started attacking each other for no good reason.
Yeah, I saw. What's got them so worked up, you think?
Not a clue. But whatever's behind it, we can't afford to sit around pondering. For now, we lead the assault on their commander.
All is going exactly according to plan.
Lord Elgor, these savages are no match for my trained military. Bastoritza will fall in a matter of hours.
A welcome change of tune from the imbecile who came before you. The capital would still be ours if not for him.
May I ask what brings you out here, sir?
New orders from High Commander Ryman. You're to find and secure the Azure Stone of the Lion Kings.
Care to elaborate on that?
In its fledgling years, Bastoritza belonged to the Lion bloodline alone. The High Commander believes the stone most likely resides there to this day.
And what's his reason for seeking it?
That's not for you to know. All you have to worry about is making it ours. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal. I'll never understand how a peasant like him managed to curry such favor with our masters.
Okay, that's Bastoritza over there, and Ramona should be just inside. As long the other Frostblooms are holding the front line. Shouldn't that be as long as? It should be alright, at least for a while. But given our brethren have been losing their faculties more and more these days, it's hard to say anything for certain. The whole place is crawling with them too. What's our plan here? It's a shame, but combat seems to be our only course of action. Indeed, we've sadly no mercy to spare on the path to the enemy general. Alright, let's see here. Got an item here. A bunch of allied units inside here. Another item there on the ground. Over here too. Looks like we can talk to Ramona. Let's see who's... Yeah, with Unifi. So we have to take Unifi into the town, I guess. there's another town down here. Yeah, this stage is gigantic. Okay, well, let's get a lane out
They
here.
will be ours. We march. To me.
Bow strung.
Might as well take Unify up here right away.
Easy. This rose bears thorns. What would you ask of me? By your command. Have you need of me?
My atonement beckons. Whatever you need. We mobilize at once.
We may be able to use this.
Now then.
Some grilled steak. I do have knowledge.
I have
right?
arrived.
Come then. Well fought.
I shall not disappoint.
Oh, these guys are gonna mess me up. Interesting.
Setting off. To the skies! Nowhere is too far. At once.
There we go. That's my flying unit will take care of that. What are you beasts doing here? You're supposed to be taking the capital. Grr. I'm not your enemy, damn you. Stay back. Oh, these guys are gonna get messed up. Let's see how this plays out.
Don't want to follow orders, huh? Maybe my axe can convince you otherwise.
Oh, I get cursed right away. Okay, evasion down. Oh, these gladiators out front are just gonna heal up, I'm guessing. Yeah. Oh, 64. Just getting like half of his health back. This rabid swine are probably nothing more than a thorn in my side.
I shall not shy from battle. According to plan. Have you need of me? It shall be done.
The time is at hand. Onward.
Just looking for some items here. Not really seeing anything. Okay, so there was the one over there, the one inside here, and I grabbed the other one that was over here. So was there really only 3? Must be. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for some reason I thought there was more, but maybe there's only the 3.
Behold the valor of a knight. The winds of fate blow at our backs. What would you ask of me?
Alright, and these guys, we're going to go all the way in here. because these two units will break through these barriers eventually.
Setting off.
And here I thought this would be a challenge. Don't let up. Stand firm, friends. Never again shall we let them invade our city.
Never stood a chance. No mercy.
Alright, let's see how this unit does.
Out of my way! Hiya!
Yeah, that really nerfed her damage.
Not bad. Out of my way! I'll protect you. Not a chance. Damn. The win is ours. Not finished yet. I won't give in.
Yeah, that Sanguine Pursuit is really nice. It reminds me, that Elgor guy from the cutscene reminds me of, what's her name? Berengaria. Her armor looked very similar. Guess he had a spear, though, instead of an axe like she's got.
Lay down. You're mine.
Alright.
My training's paid off. It seems you've misjudged me. At your service, sir. I'll take it off your hands.
Appreciate the help. Snuck in this out of the enemy storehouse when they weren't looking. It's yours if you want it. Alright. Been defending the capital as best we can, but there are just too damn many of them. Please, you have to stop their leader before Bastoritsa's overrun.
Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. We march. The path is set.
I stand ready. At once.
Alright, how are we doing over here? Mediocre.
Come then.
Couldn't quite get into the watchtower. Though it's not looking like Valor points are going to be an issue here. Oh,
For the liberation.
that dude took out an ally.
The time is at hand. Onward. Death summons you.
Uh-oh, the moon's out. Is that a problem? Sure is. Bestrels get stronger at night, meaning their assault will be all the more difficult to withstand. Try to take caution as you plan your advance lane. Bestral classes gain stat boost during nighttime battles, allowing them to gain an advantage over their foes. This also increases their mobility through a battle stage, making them excellent leaders in nighttime stages.
Witness true chivalry. I'll not let Clive outdo me. As decreed.
I shall never yield. By a knight's honor, I'm off. Death mustn't stop here. What is our strategy? We mobilize at once. I shall never yield. Don't resent me for this. Whatever you need.
Oh, let's see. Attack call. Deploy a sigil that increases damage dealt by 20% for any allies or ally units within. That's pretty cheap too.
I press onward. What is our strategy?
Oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah, too many aerial units. Well. Oh, and that'll kill me. What? Alright, let's see here.
What are your orders, my prince?
How is she gonna do against these guys? Good and better than him. Alright, well I just wasted one Valor point on that. I thought that, I didn't realize that was gonna be such a bad matchup for him. Let's... I don't even know if I want his unit hanging out here. Yeah, let's just go off into the forest.
I shall not falter.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt too. Holy crap. I wonder if I wonder how much of this is because it's nighttime now.
Behind you.
I gotta switch Travis's tactics. I see that's part of the problem here. Yeah, he should not be using active steel. Should be using shadow bite. Yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of that. There we go.
Perhaps our reserves could
And
help.
we'll have to heal up. Yeah, that was really bad. They would have done way better, or should do way better, with Shadow Bite going. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
By your command.
This is looking pretty good up here.
Nowhere is too far, sir. Behold the valor of a knight. Glory to the liberation. Have you need of me? Setting off. Face me and be cut down. Dead and buried. At your service. At once. I shall not shy from battle. Might I rest a moment?
Indeed you may. Although, maybe I'll just use one of these instead. I just need to get out here to the this item, and I think she's probably done. Oh, hang on.
A fortuitous find. Where shall I go next? I shall not disappoint. By your command.
Oh.
Your villainy ends here.
How did I get messed up? Oh, maybe there were some traps or something that I didn't see. Yeah, that unit got messed up. That must have been it. Or maybe the catapult got me. Wasn't paying attention.
A fine bout. We march. To me.
A futile endeavor. A lacking bout, frankly. I'll not let Clive outdo me. As decreed.
Okay.
How shall I serve you?
One item left, I think. Which we
I'll be
just
taking
got.
that. I'm here.
I've arrived.
I shall teach you the lunacy of your ways. Vanquished. What are your orders, my prince?
The time is at hand.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna wreck them too. Things are looking pretty good.
Nowhere is too far. Understood.
Oh.
Do you
See, the catapult
realize
just
who you
fired.
defy?
Okay. Well, at least it's not trying to shoot me again.
Come then. Victory grows ever closer. We march. Excellent. The path is set.
I shall teach you the lunacy of your ways. A lacking bout, frankly. Your will shall be done. I depart anon. This ground belongs to the Liberation.
Look, everyone, that's one of their bases down. Should give us more than enough momentum to march on their general. With caution, that is. Be sure to keep an eye on the capital as well.
The time is at hand. To me.
Oh, Unifi must have finally got up to Ramona. Ramona, you're okay. For now, yes, our defense of the capital appears to be holding. I must admit, I could never have thought our own brethren would strike beside our enemy. Same here, but it doesn't look like they're following the Zenoiran orders either. Almost like they've lost control of their minds completely. Regardless, our priority must be bringing this battle to a swift end as possible. Trust in you to see it done, Unifi.
Morale soars. Onward. Your villainy ends here. Well fought. We march.
Alright, let's finish this up.
The time is at hand.
Let's do a valorous order here to get the first strike.
Stronger than ever.
Have any other fun tricks here? Not really. Just gonna do a royal order.
We march.
Yeah, we'll hold off on that.
Standing by.
Come then.
Now the rebels decide to turn up, but it changes nothing. I'll seize this city and claim glorious victory for Zenoira.
Forward!
Let's see about that.
Focus your mind.
Out of my way!
Stand true!
2 damage.
Just a little magic. You can do it.
I'm unstoppable.
Man. They kind of do seem to be unstoppable. I mean, jeez. Alright, it's gonna take a couple of cracks, it's looking like. Let's do Vitalize here.
Excellent. We march. My thanks. You face me. With me.
Focus your mind.
There's one down.
Hold fast.
You'll pay for that.
Just a little magic. You can do it.
Watch and learn.
Big miss.
How do you like this?
How dare you! Taste my steel.
Lane got pretty messed up on that one.
The time is at hand. We march. My thanks. Come then.
Alright, this should do it.
We'll not fail.
Focus your mind.
Out of my way!
I have you. I owe you.
Look at me. Laid low by savage beasts. Oh, I shudder to think what Elgor would have to say about this.
Just a little magic.
I am with you.
this.
You can do it.
One damage. Haha. Finished it with the parting blow. Alright.
One of the many benefits of old age.
A fine bout.
Right. Got the Beast Hunter's Buckler. There's a Bestral Guard. Block an enemy attack with a medium guard. Become a heavy guard and grants the user +1 PP if the enemy is a Bestral.
Hey, Elaine. Since your ring can break Zenoira's spell on humans, you think it'd work on Bestrals too?
It's certainly possible, but I suppose we'll never know unless we try.
Looks like the answer's no.
Unifi, I have news. Conrad told us everything he knew. Apparently, his commander is on the hunt for an Azure Stone.
That can only mean one thing.
The Bastorius Blue.
Which is what, pray tell?
Is it wise to speak of this to outsiders?
It wouldn't be, if there were any. After what they've done for us, our friends here are honorary Bestrals. Come with us. The Bastorius Blue should be with Ramona.
So their true intent was the Bastorius Blue. How enthralling.
It would explain why they've suddenly turned their gaze back to Bastoritza.
Yeah, they seemed plenty happy to just let us have it once we took it back.
Ah, apologies for the delayed introduction. I am Ramona, leader of the Frost Blooms.
And I, Elaine, of the Cornian Liberation Army. May I inquire about this Bastorius Blue you keep mentioning?
It is a brilliant jewel, rich ultramarine in color, which has been passed down through the ages in this land. Not only that, but it serves as a symbol of the highest authority, thus marking its bearer as the monarch of all Bestral bloodlines. As such, the stone has been in the possession of the Lion tribe for centuries now. They are akin to your own nation's royal line.
wait, then why do you have it and not Morard?
Because I spend my time on the battlefield. Imagine something that important slipping from your pocket in the heat of combat. That's not a risk I'm willing to entertain.
Got a point there.
Given the current state of the world, it seemed more vital than ever to keep the Blue under safe stewardship.
And you've taken that responsibility upon yourself.
Indeed, though I wouldn't dare carry it on my person.
Where is it then?
Hidden deep amidst the tundra. I'd feared an event such as this may come to pass, and sought a place few could penetrate. But with how extensively they search, it seems my precaution may not be enough.
We should find out for sure.
Yes, that may be wise. I know not why these dastards seek the Mark of Kings, but I suggest we prepare ourselves for any eventuality. village we seek lies through the ravine to the west. Might I ask you to accompany us?
We would be honored. Simply give the word once you've made your preparations.
Right. Let's see here. We got a gold bangle. This fight is ours too, Elaine. We're with you every step of the way. Alright, Unify joined. Snow Ranger. As a Snow Ranger, Unify's skill with the bow lets her overwhelm armored foes with ranged attacks and perform powerful counters. Thank you again for agreeing to this. Alright, Morard joined as well. He is a Werelion. As a Werelion, Morard excels in battle with his high HP and powerful single strikes. He looks like a gladiator, so I don't know if there's much difference, but we'll see. The village we seek lies just through the ravine to the west of here. I suggest we head there at once. And she is a Were-Owl. It says Were-Owls specialize in support from the back row with skills that grant HP regeneration and restore passive points. That seems interesting. Let's take a look at him. Alright, let's see here. What we got for Morard? He's got a frozen battle axe. Ice Crush, freeze immunity. And Icy Crush says it inflicts freeze 100% potent, or plus 100 potency versus frozen targets. It's the Lionheart. Physical attack 10%, crit rate 10, accuracy 20. That's pretty good. Mountain Charge. Restore 30% HP to the user. Grants the user 30% physical attack. Condition 1, when own HP is 2 or more. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That doesn't seem like a good condition for that. And then Wide Smash. Attack a row of enemies, 50 potency if the user is at 100% HP. Alright, let's do own HP. Own HP is 100%. This one should be like when your own HP is like, I don't know. Oh, not AP. Own HP is like less than 50. No, let's say less than 75. Alright, what's Unify rockin' here? Frost Bloom Bow. Crit rate 15% and evasion 20. Mittens have freeze immunity. That's kind of okay, but also kind of lame. Sonic Shaft. Attack a single enemy, deals 100% of the target's initiative in additional damage. 100% of target's initiative. That seems really good for flying or scouts. Find anybody that's going to be really fast. Let's see here. Condition 2. Highest initiative. Okay, and then Mystic Arrow. Attack a single enemy, deals additional magic attack of 100 potency to armored targets. Yeah, that's really cool. So it's like a really good like Tank Buster. Triple counter activates after an enemy attacks with an active skill. Counter attack 3 enemies. Oh, what? That seems crazy good. And then Eagle Eye makes the user's next attack a true strike. Huh, okay. Yeah, she seems really good. And then Ramona here has a red bark staff. It says passive seal immunity. I guess that makes sense if you're a character that's relying on your passives a lot. Night Vision grants a roll of allies 50 accuracy at night, makes the target's next attack a true strike. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, so she's good for, you know, characters that don't have great accuracy. Aurora Veil grants HP regeneration to a roll of allies, grants targets plus 50% magic defense. Oh, man. Alright, so she's good for buffing inaccurate guys and ones that have really bad magic defense. Circle Barrier, reduce damage taken by all allies by 25% for one attack. Okay. Dispel removes all buffs from a single enemy. And Restore grants ally 1 passive point. Okay. Okay, well, those are the new recruits. Let's take a look at what we've got going on in town. Many Bestrels have gathered here as volunteer soldiers in hopes of someday reclaiming Bestorius as our own. For my part, I am a were-owl, able to replenish the PP of my allies using a skill known as Restore, but perhaps it's best to experience firsthand rather than me prattle on. We're getting more war funds for winning these one-time battles. Pray that you watch after Unifi for us, brave soldiers of the Liberation. You may not have realized, but her Sonic Shaft skill is most effective against enemies with high initiative. Now come, bring her to battle and set the skill to target enemies with the highest initiative. I think I already did that. Okay. Looks like I'm not going to be able to one-shot these guys. Not quite. Have to figure out how to beat them later. Gather up some of this stuff here. Alright, here's a werewolf. Us Bestrels have skills that get stronger at night. For example, a werewolf like me can recover PP after a first strike, but only when the moon's out. Try fighting at different times of the day and see if you can feel the change. That'll beat him. I've also got a skill called Decimate, which gets more powerful the less combatants there are in an enemy unit. It's especially useful if you're trying to land the killing blow. Yeah, that makes sense. Why am I not on horseback? There we go. So let's go. What do we have here? Good day, sir. I'm a great knight. The advanced class of the humble knight. A defining feature of ours is the ability to support allied cavalry and thus our entire unit. See for yourself what a full cavalry unit can do. Alright, looks like I'm not going to be able to beat them. Need to switch some units around, probably do a bunch of like Griffin Knights together. There's another Divine Shard. Back up to 1 after spending all mine. Alright, let's station a guard here. Might as well throw Renoa here. What's her name? Ramona? Yeah, Ramona. Don't need to do any deliveries. Let's see, enlistment higher. Alright, so here's the werewolves. Excellent accuracy, grows stronger in nighttime battles, possesses skills effective versus weakened foes. It looks like their accuracy is really, really good. Were Owl, Breaker, Great Knight, Doom Knight. Okay.
Take your time. Relax.
Alright, let's see. We've got the Spell Seal Bow, Magic Shatter. Attack a row of enemies and inflicts magic attack minus 50%. That's sweet.
Thank you much.
Glaive says follow-up skills deal plus 20 damage and crit rate 10%.
Thank you much.
Black Silver Pavis. Bunker Stance. Guard efficiency 50%. Stun immunity. Activates at the start of battle. Grants the user minus 30 initiative, plus 40% physical defense and 40% guard rate. Wow, that's crazy.
Thank you much. Thank you much.
Initiative plus 15, and it looks like we've got a bunch of steel weapons. And then some of the... yeah, some of the kind of like specific shields, I guess. Gold bangle. Gold circlet. Yeah, these are good. Green beret. Physical attack plus 10%. So that's the upgraded... what was it, like the brown hat or something like that? Probably not getting the the name isn't right, but yeah, it looks like these are just going to be upgraded versions of some of the other items that are like this is like the upgraded mercenaries eye patch. Crit rate 30%. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be it for this one. Let's...
I expect little trouble.
here. Okay, looks like I've got one more town to the south that I can... let's see if we can do anything there. What's this question mark in town here? Huh. Oh, there it is. Oh, is it a cemetery? Yeah. Yeah, right, so she doesn't say anything there. There's the cemeteries of Bestorius. Quest starting there. Okay. There's a bunch of battles that we can do. Let's see what this guy says. Advanced class of the House Carl. Lightbreaker hits harder against debuffed enemies. How about it? See what we can do. Oh, I can almost get him. Battle one. We work best with classes that can debuff enemies, so keep that in mind when you're coming up with formations. Oh, and if you ever want to try something out, you know where to find me. Oh, did I already get that? I guess I did. I'm a warlock, which, as you may have surmised, is a wizard's advanced class. As such, I can cast Thunderstrike to damage and stun an entire row of enemies. Perhaps you should take this opportunity to learn how to counteract our magics before you come up against us in genuine battle. Yeah, or I can just one-shot you. If I were to make a suggestion, I believe a Sainted Knight could ward off my attacks with relative ease. Perhaps you could promote a Holy Knight should the need ever arise. Chief weakness of a class like mine lies in our complete inability to directly damage our foes, but one of my skills allows me to rectify that shortcoming quite handily. Speaking of defensive curse, of course, which lowers an enemy's defenses, thus increasing the damage they receive. Shall I show you? Oh, wow. Yeah, not looking like I'm going to be able to beat that unit with what I've got. Or at least with how I'm set up. If nothing to offer in the way of offense, we can assist by lowering our enemy's defenses. Use this in conjunction with passive curse, and you'll find yourself winning battles with relative ease. Looking at a rogue here, friend, better known as the Thief's Advanced class, and if you're wanting to lower the enemy's initiative, look no further than my Shadowbite skill. Using that helps us wrap up battles before they even get started. You want to see? See me whoop your butt. Anyway, you'll never need to heal if you can win before your enemy even gets the chance to attack. Try throwing us into an all-out offensive unit and see where that lands you. Yeah, we'll see about that. Alright, what do we got here? Finally cross this bridge. Looks like we got some stuff up here. I still don't have the whatever the item is that's needed to interact with those. So we'll have to hold off on those. Please, I just want to know if my dad's okay. Sorry, but this place belongs to King Gordon now, and he doesn't take questions from children. Now get out of here. Yeah. Hey, you all right there? Well, not really, no. I'm worried, to be honest. It's my dad. He hasn't been home for a few days now. Adoptive dad, I guess I should say. His name's Mutson, and he's the human who runs this orphanage. But every time I try to check on him, that soldier says this is the kingdom of Gordonia now, and turns me away like I'm nothing. With a grand name for a mere building, I must say. Gotta wonder, who is this Gordon anyway? Not sure, and I have no idea what he could possibly want with an orphanage. In any case, I believe we have enough to go on for now. First priority here is to learn more about this Gordon fellow. Good call. Let's try asking around in the town over to the east. Thank you both. I appreciate this more than you can imagine. Oh, but where are my manners? My name is Lou. Our house is just to the north of here, so feel free to stop by if you learn anything. Now then, let's head to the town and attempt to glean some information about this Gordon, which I am not gonna do. And looks like we've got some more. So Zonoira. Let's be after them.
It's no use. I can scarcely see my hand before my face in this snow.
Not even us Bestrels dare traverse this expanse. The land is blighted by blizzards nigh the entire year round. Yet if Zenoira's lapdogs were willing to brave it...
Then they're looking for the blue. There's no other reason.
But Ramona's the only one who knows where it is. Would they really risk their lives in this cold without even a clue to steer them in the right direction?
In any case, an enemy is an enemy, no matter the weather. We prepare for combat at once.
Alright, Legacy of the Lion Kings. Alright, and looks like you can't go any further until you actually do this battle, so let's turn around. Really just going to be doing some more exploration here and grabbing up whatever resources I can. Oh, hello. Oh, look at you. Just taking these guys right out. Looks like here's a hidden cemetery back here. I'll just skip this dialogue. That's Sharon basically just uses the same kind of generic dialogue every time you do one of those. Alright, looks like... Yeah, we just need to head back to the east now. We'll get wrecked. Ooh. Oh, whatever these are pretty beefy, huh? Oh, a bunch of arbalists and then some... whatever the soldier upgrades are in the back there. nasty. Yeah, that's going to be a nasty little unit to deal with. Toro. Toro. Oh. Back here. Farsight crystal. Doesn't look like anyone's used this watchtower in quite some time. There's some equipment in here too. Might as well take it. Adept's short spear. Oops, what was that? Passive seal immunity and crit rate plus 15%. That is pretty good. Just leave that right on Adele. Adele, sorry. Just want to say Adele. Alright, and this is nothing new over here. The next battle that I'm going to be doing is going to be over here by Dinah.
Not another step. How dare you show your faces here after what you've done?
Wait, please. I'm not sure what ill has befallen you, but I can assure you it wasn't our doing.
That's a bald-faced lie and you know it. I'll ask one more time. Where have you taken my men? Answer me if you don't want to be executed where you stand.
Slow down, lady.
Dinah, wait!
Unifi, what are you doing colluding with Zenoira?
I'm not. These people are with the Liberation Army from Cornea.
What? Sorry. Hard to tell who's who these days.
I gather from your question that Zenoira has taken your men captive.
Yep. They've been rounding us Bestrels up like we were mindless cattle.
Dire news, Captain! The Zenoiran army has struck at Vastagora!
What? And our brethren?
Dispersed, ma'am. Those of them that made it out, at least.
Damn it! I don't have time to deal with outsiders. If you're really not fighting for them, then leave. Now.
Come on, Elaine, we have to help. Alright, ferocious loyalty. That's how we're going to get Dinah. I'll do that in the next video, but there actually is one last thing that I want to do, which is to upgrade this other town. Right. Just need some Baspin lumber, which we have plenty of. This little town has started to sing some life again thanks to the supplies you brought us. Almost at 3k renown. Let's station a guard here. Looks like that's going to be Unifi.
They won't even get close.
I think that just... yeah, we're still good. Alright, let's go see where this boat will take us. Skip that. A couple divine... oh, lots of divine shards. My. Alright, looks like that is it, though. For the secluded shore. Okay, I guess I didn't need to do this. Could have just warped back, but... yeah, I'm gonna do ferocious loyalty next. I want to do I want to get Dinah recruited, so that'll be the next video.